What's going on, everybody? I figured I would take you to my little secret spot where I, you know, unravel the mysteries of the universe and contemplate the meaning of life, load my pipe and summon the wisdom of Gandalf into my heart, you know? So, this is it. It's important for me that I believe, whether or not it's true, that I don't know everything. There are some things that I don't know. Perhaps I will never know it all. And this is to sort of avoid any sort of like false sense of enlightenment, that could possibly halt any further progress that I could be making. So I think it's very important for me to remember that I don't know anything. I don't know anything. And when I come out here to this spot, right here at this lake, I look around at the trees and the stars in the sky, and it is amazing to me. It's wondrous. It makes me wonder, like, how did all of this come about? And it's such a strange feeling to realize while I'm out here that I'm alive. Like I'm living. This is life. And I love the feeling, man. I love the wonder. I love the amazement. It keeps me filled with a sense of gratitude. You can see it shining on my face right now. um, man, it's beautiful though. Let's look around. The first star of the night is out. Probably a planet. You can't see it, but look at this. It's an amazing place. An amazing place. I was actually very fortunate even to come across this place. I'll tell you, when I first came here to Texas, I moved in with my sister and I just lived in this bedroom in the back of her house, man. And I didn't really have any privacy. It's in a mobile home, so I just basically kept myself locked away in this room for privacy. I didn't feel like I had any freedom or anything. And then I moved out of there. I moved in with my girlfriend, who is now my wife. I moved in with my girlfriend and her parents for about 6 months until her and I got an apartment. And so I went from her parents' house, where we still didn't have a lot of privacy, to this apartment. And now I gained a little bit of privacy, but still, right? Very close neighbors. My neighbors sucked. The entire apartment complex sucked. We stayed there for like a year and a half. And then we moved into a house in the same town where I'm at right now, just right on the other side of town. We moved into a house, had to do a whole bunch of work in order just to make it livable, right? And eventually, after about a year, this crazy storm came through. It rained for like 3 days straight, and my house flooded. I didn't know what to do, man. Like, water was coming through the walls at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I ended up out in the yard with a shovel, like digging a moat in my yard to try to get the water away from the house. And I dug so hard that the shovel broke. And I'm telling you, I'm out there in just my basketball shorts. Didn't even have socks on at 1 o'clock in the morning digging in my yard. And the shovel broke, and I just kind of gave up out there. I felt defeated, man. I put my hands up to the sky and was like, man, I don't know what to do. I need some help. And the very next day, my wife went to work, and a client came into her place of employment and started talking about how they had this house on the lake that they were renovating, getting ready to rent it out. And I was like, hey, did you get her number? She was like, yeah, I did get her number, as a matter of fact. And I said, all right, cool, let's go look at the place this afternoon. And in 2 weeks, we moved in, and it's been like great. I live out here in the woods. I've got neighbors, man, but they're like super chill. Everyone's so nice and friendly and they mind their own business. So I'm just out here in the woods, out of the city limits, on the lake, coyotes and possums and all that good stuff down here in Texas. But the point of the story is that values are important. I just knew what I valued. I know I valued privacy, freedom, and every step that I took got me closer to there. Even though it was rough, it wasn't perfect every time, but it was cool because it was like every time one of those places that I was living in sort of fell apart, the next place I ended up in was like double that. It was way better. And I've been grateful for every move that I've been able to make. It's a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful place, man. Life is beautiful. Anyway, man, take it easy. I'll see you next week.